You're good.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. We are doing it this way to give all of our proctors their information instead of having a large group meeting. If you have any questions after watching this video or reviewing any of the other information that I sent out, please know that I will be available for you in the LGI on Monday at 7:50 a.m. To answer any of those questions you may have, or you may also email me. So just to remember, the PSAT is on Wednesday, October 30th, and we're planning to test nearly 1,900 students. Grades 9 through 11 will be testing. Standard testing will run from 9:05 to 1:10. We will keep all students in the classroom until 1:10 p.m. Students should actually end about 12:50, so there is plenty of time to make up in case you get behind in your testing. Each student will also have a 30-minute lunch. So teachers, this is going to be something you're going to want to communicate to your third period class. We will be having three lunch sessions after the PSAT test. The first session will include A lunch teachers as well as D lunch teachers with the last names A through H. The second lunch will be B lunch and D lunch teachers with the last names I through P. And the third lunch session will be C lunch teachers and D lunch teachers with the last names Q through Z. So make sure you inform your students on which lunch they will be eating. Students with extended testing time will test from 9:05 to 3:05. Students will also eat a 30-minute lunch from 12:10 to 12:40, and it'll be very important to remind all of these students that no cell phones or electronic devices can be out, used, shown on anything during any testing times or during lunch. So make sure you express that to all of the students in your testing room. Most seniors are going to be out of the building, and JEL and Ivy Tech students will be excused after testing. They may stay for both core sessions, however, if they choose. So you have received a proctor list. Make sure you find your name on the proctor list. You may be on there once, you may be on there twice. Nobody is scheduled for more than 2 testing periods. Make sure you take a note of the testing time frames. These aren't by periods. They're testing time frames of 80 minutes. Each block is 80 minutes. The first proctor is responsible for picking up the box from the counseling center. The third proctor for each room is responsible for bringing the box back to the counseling center. Do not let a student deliver the box to the counseling center. If you need someone to come get it, call the counseling center and we will come get it for you. All teachers are used as a proctor. No standard testing teacher is proctoring more than 2 testing sessions, which means everyone will have at least one 80-minute block of unscheduled time. This will be your prep period. However, if a teacher would prefer to stay in their room to proctor during this time that they're not scheduled for, I have no problem with it. Just make arrangements with your scheduled proctor. So as for the schedule, we will begin with reading instructions at 9:10. Please note that we will begin testing at 9:30. Because we have pre-labeled answer sheets, all the other bubbling that needs to occur will occur after the actual test. Students without a label, however, will need to complete all sections of the answer sheet 1 through 23. Students will not be admitted into the testing room after 9:30, so there will be no new students added to your room after 9:30. Please make sure to take attendance. This is very, very important. Make sure to take attendance and mark it on the roster sheet. We will turn those into the front office after they are returned to the counseling center after the testing session. If someone is in your room that shouldn't be, please send them to the correct room or to the counseling center. You have also received copies of the testing room posters, so you know where to be able to send some of those students. Any student with extended testing time, however, will be in a room that is not listed on that poster. Students who are diabetic or students with extra breaks are also noted on your roster. Should they need to leave your room or go to the nurse's office, please send them with their test and send me a text or an email, and we will proctor the rest of their tests from there. If you get behind, don't worry. There is plenty of time in this testing block. Please complete all the essential administrative bubbling after the test. Now, this is a note for the third session proctors in terms of collecting materials. Please make sure to collect all materials in two different piles. Books in one pile and answer sheets in another pile. Do not collect the books with the answer sheets inside of them. Also, please collect all materials in alphabetical order. The students will remain in the testing room until 1:10 p.m. and we will release them by the bell. So a couple of other comments. You have also received an electronic copy of your Proctor manual where I have identified the scripts that you need to read. There will also be a copy of the Proctor book in your test box. Those proctoring first period, please remember to remind your students to do their very best in taking this exam serious. Juniors who score high enough may qualify for national merit. Please set up your rooms into rows on Tuesday afternoon, especially if you're not going to be here on Wednesday or your room is being used. The counseling staff will be making periodic sweeps throughout the hallway to briefly cover you if you need to use the restroom. If you don't see them, please feel free to text me or email me so that we can get someone to your room. Wednesday will also be a college shirt and jeans day. That's how I'll know if you've watched this video, because you'll be wearing jeans on this day. So just know that you can wear a college shirt and jeans if you so choose. Don't forget to stop by the Counseling Center in the morning when you pick up your box, or even if you're not a proctor until second or third testing session, so you can get your donut as our thank you to you for proctoring this exam. Now please remember, after the PSAT test, students will report to their third period, their actual third period after testing. Those eating the first lunch will go directly to lunch. The objective of third period is to move students through lunch, to feed them, and to have the students sign up for both sessions of core time. Please understand that after third period, there are only two sessions. Core Session 1 and Core Session 2. They are not Period 4 and Period 5. As a core time instructor, both sessions can be either academic focused, or the first session can be academic focused and the second session can be a club meeting, however you want to do it. However, please also remember that all freshman core instructors should supervise and go with their freshman students to the auditorium for the mentoring meeting. If you have any questions about the PSAT, the PSAT schedule, the Proctor exam, or the Proctor manual, or the schedule for the rest of the day, please feel free to email me or attend the meeting at 7:50 a.m. in the LGI on Monday morning. Thanks, everybody.